How's it going out there, everybody? This is Speedboy14 on my playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys can give me a favor and drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate it big time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Exciting feature of the channel, you can request your favorite galaxy, your favorite world, or your favorite power star in the game in the comments below. Last time, we finished World 5 for the Green Stars, and this episode we'll get started with World 6 for the Green Stars. So if you guys can give me a favor and drop a like, I'd appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to be notified every time I make new videos. And let me know down in the comments below for a question of the video. Out of the games that came out so far up to this point in 2025, which one is your favorite? Do you like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD? Or do you like Mario Kart World? Or do you like this game? What do you like? I would love to know what your favorite game of the ones that came out so far in 2025 is. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and, or is it, do you like Donkey Kong Bonanza? Do you like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD? Do you like the Switch bundle of the Galaxy games? Or do you like Mario Kart World? Alright, let's do the Green Stars and Melty Monster Galaxy. Yeah! We're making progress. Alright. I can't get over these dynamic camera angles and how good this looks. It just looks so amazing and so epic. And this so we have to use pull stars, so we have to watch out for these melty monster guys. We can grab a double HP there. I don't see the green star. There we go! That's how it's done. That is how it's done. Alright, let's go ahead and do Green Star 2. Here's one thing that I like better about Galaxy 2 than Galaxy 1, is that when you want to play as Luigi, you don't have to 100% the game first. That once you've beaten the game, you're pretty much able to play as Luigi anytime you want by selecting him from the Starship Mario. Excuse me, where in Galaxy 1, if you wanted to play as Luigi, you had to 100% the game as Mario. Excuse me. Alright. At least that's one thing I like better about Galaxy 2. Is that if you want to play as Luigi, I know I normally play as Mario because I prefer playing as Mario overall. But if you wanted to play as Luigi, you can actually select Luigi from the Starship Mario map after you have beaten the game. And you don't have to 100% the game first, and that's cool. Alright. Hopefully I remember where Green Star 2 is. So watch out for these waves of lava, basically. This ain't really that hard. Most of the green stars in World 6 are pretty easy, I think. Alright. Whatever. That was an epic fail. Oh, you can use it as a shortcut, even if you might have to damage boost a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. You can. Alright. There we go. Give me that star. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's all you gotta do to get it. One of the easiest green stars in the game. The third one of Melty Monster Galaxy is the tough one I've been talking about from earlier. It's the one where you have to, in that stroll down rolling lane level, you have to bounce off one of the rubber things, like rubber walls and like these rubber fences, and aim yourself into it. I can't really explain how to do it, but this one can be annoying. Because sometimes I'll just miss it without even meaning to miss it. Alright. Hopefully I don't struggle too hard with it. It can be kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's not that hard once you know what to do, but it's mostly if you don't know what to do is what makes it difficult. That's what makes it difficult, is if you don't know what to do. But if you know what to do, it's not that bad. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We know the level itself is easy. We just have to go through here with Rock Mario. Okay. We have to, do this, bounce off this rubber board, and you have a small window to angle yourself on the star. And that's what gets me. Alright. Alright, here we go. And I just keep missing it. That's what's difficult about it. Beating the level ain't even that hard. It's just getting that green star that makes the level very, very frustrating and constantly having to redo it. I mean, it's not that difficult for me anymore, because I am decent at it. There we go! Second try! Second time's a charm! Wow. Okay. I think I came up with a strategy to make it more consistent. That one, whatever it's called, that you bump against, you want to bump to the far right of it, and then stay straight after that, and then you'll just naturally get the star. Alright. That's the Melty Monster Galaxy. Kinda sad that Galaxy's over, because that's one of my favorites. Let's do Flash Black Galaxy's green stars, shall we? Because I don't think I'll have that difficult of a time throughout the rest of World 6. Because I know World 6 ain't even that difficult of a world anyway. It's probably even easier than what World 5 was when it comes to getting the green stars. Alright. 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 This one, the only annoying thing about it is that it's dark in the level. But it's still pretty easy. I love the HD version of this game. Look at the graphics, it's so good. This game is just so magical, so awesome. I love it. Nothing tops how amazing Galaxy 2 is. Alright. Alright. Okay, here's what I think you can do. You can probably infinite flutter up to it like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. I can probably just get this way. You don't even have to have Yoshi. Once you get there, you can just ditch Yoshi. Okay. Kind of makes sense. It wasn't that hard. Alright. I think the hardest green stars are done, except for World S, of course. Okay. Here we go. Green star number 2. I love the graphics in this game. They're awesome. I'm glad that they improved the graphics when they remade this game onto the Switch. That just gave it better graphics than what it originally had. That's awesome. That's awesome. I just really like it. It's awesome. Alright. There we go. Skadoosh! Skadoosh! Alright. Where's the next green star? Alright. I think I see it. I don't really necessarily see it, but I can move the camera. And then I can just do that. Then I can do this. Home and ground pound onto it. There we go. Easy. That's all I gotta do to get it. Excuse me. There we go. We have 215 stars now. That's really good that we have 215 stars. Alright. Do I want to do this one or don't? Let's do this one. Let's do Slimy Spring Galaxy. I feel like the green stars here will be pretty easy. I don't really think they'll be that hard. Alright, so we'll need to use a Koopa shell in order to swim faster. Alright. I remember where the green stars are here, I think. I think I remember where they're at. I could be mistaken. I know the comet medal's this way, but we don't need it anymore because we already collected it. Oh, I see some shiny glow right here for one of the green stars. There's green star number 1 of Slimy Spring Galaxy. Wow, that was easy. That's all you need to look for. It's just the shining glow. It's just the glow of the shining thing around it. And you should be able to find it pretty easily. It's not that hard. Alright. Let's go ahead and do green star number 2 of Slimy Spring Galaxy. It shouldn't be that hard. Alright, green star number 2. Alright, this one's easy. I remember this one. When we get to a launch star, we need to not go in the launch star. We need to go there, of course, to lose the Koopa shell, and then once we make it there, we need to not access the launch. We need to not launch using the launch star. That's what we need to do. And you can find it easily. Alright, here it is. Actually, there's a 1-up you can get over here. We can get that first, and then we can come here and get the star. All right. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do some green stars of Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. We have enough time, so we can do this galaxy. Alright. Alright. I believe they're pretty easy in this galaxy, if I'm not mistaken. It shouldn't be too hard. But I do know it can be time consuming, because it is tedious because of what you have to do. There we go. That's how you get this first green star of Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. The time-consuming part is having to be patient and wait for the clockwork things to move around. And then time your jump right there. It's not that hard once you know what to do. Alright. Clockwork Ruins Galaxy has 2 more green stars left. This galaxy might be my least favorite of the galaxies in this game because of how time consuming it is to play, but it's still not a bad level by any means. I don't dislike it by any means. It's just probably the least interesting of the galaxies, where all the other galaxies, you know, are very, very fun. This one's just the least interesting. I mean, it's still a decently fun galaxy to play nonetheless. Like, it's not a bad one by any means. I don't dislike it by any means. It just don't have anything special to it, is all it is. It's just not as special as like any of the other galaxies. Excuse me, like we know how awesome Cosmic Cove and Sweet Mystery and Melty Monster and Shiverburn galaxies are. Those are awesome. Alright. Alright. This one's so time consuming. Alright. Alright! Once we get up here, it's easy. We just have to go right here, go to the right. And there we go, we got it. That's all I gotta do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's tedious because it takes quite a bit of time, but it's very easy still. So let's go ahead and do one more green star. Let's do the final green star of Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. And then we'll save the next few galaxies for the next episode. Alright, the final green star of Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. This one is kind of tedious. I'm not gonna lie. I know it will be tedious. I remember this one. I have bad memories with this green star. This one's like the worst one of this galaxy. Even worse than what we just did. Alright. Okay, we can do this. This really ain't that hard. The only reason why I'm not as fond of this mission as I am the other green stars, it's not, I don't think it's particularly difficult, it's just tedious just because it takes quite a bit of time. And you have to be really, really patient with it. But at the same time, not really that hard of a mission overall. Because this one really tests your patience. It really tests to see how good you are at being patient. And most time I'm pretty good at being patient. It just can get annoying having to wait a while for this one to get the green stars. Playing the regular stars in this galaxy ain't even that bad. It's mostly just the green stars that's annoying. The green stars in general are fun, definitely. Alright. Whoa, I don't want to get crushed. Because if you get crushed by those, it's instant death, just like the Thwomps. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay. There's the common medal, and it wasn't tedious enough to get. Alright. 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 There we go! Okay. Alright. Alright. What's here? I'll just star bits, okay. We don't need any more star bits, but it's still nice to get some. The green star, this is where the green star is. It's way over here. You cannot believe how many times I've missed this one due to the lack of patience. Okay, as long as you're patient, this ain't that hard. Okay. Okay. Yes! Wow, that was a tedious mission. That was tedious, wow. I'm glad to have that over with. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Next time, we'll do some more Galaxies and World 6 and have a wonderful day. Peace, Republic of Speak Boy.